Alright, y'all, let's dive on into some DK64. If at any point the stream looks a little bit choppy, just let me know and I'll adjust it because I've been experimenting with latency and there's a little bit of goofiness happening on my end. If it happens during gameplay, let me know and I'll just reset it. No sweat. Alright, let's do it.
Okay.
Time to monkey around.
Here we go.
Yo, turn it up, y'all. What's up, Corp? Turn up the volume. Time for a slapper. Yeah, you do. Yo, let's go, Rich. So, funny bit here is that... Oh, we'll talk about it later. Let's go. Iconic intro. So something funny about that is that Grant Kirkhope, I see hearts in the chat for the DK rap. Let's go. Grant Kirkhope, the composer, he's the same guy who composed Banjo-Kazooie. He made that as a joke with like one of his friends. They just recorded it like a rap, and the animators found it in like their files and just decided to animate it. Like just straight up just took it and just animated it without permission. And Grant was just like, yeah, that was a joke. That wasn't supposed to actually be in the game. Like, so embarrassing. All right. Yeah, it's hit, bro. And now it's like super iconic. So again, I'm experimenting a little bit with latency. And I'm experimenting with a little bit of a lower latency. The YouTube says my stream health is good. It's excellent. But if it gets too choppy, like if we drop too many frames, let me know and I could reset the stream to a normal latency. But I figured if I try to go lower, I can communicate a little bit better. Dude, it was hip. So it's something cool. I'm playing this on parallel. I mean, totally legitimate hardware. I've always had trouble emulating DK64. It's always been really difficult to emulate. So if there are errors, we'll just deal with it, but hopefully it's just fine. Always been graphical issues emulating DK64. Such a cool theme. Such a cool theme, bro. The music's so good. Dude, I love this game. This game, to me, is goated. Yeah, the setup, the cinematic is awesome. Oh, dude, DK64 is like is iconic. It is difficult for people who've never played it before to get into it, but you got to be patient with it. It's super fun.
I've been waiting a long time for this moment. Soon, Donkey Kong and his
Yeah, the games they just. I'll stop talking over the thing. Sorry about that. Yeah, dude, the games they made on N64 with the big open worlds, like we never had anything like it. It really did feel like a brand new adventure just for us. It's awesome.
No problem. Everything's fine.
So the intro really is long, but there's a way to skip it. You can go to the option, just skip it if you want to play it again on replay. It's been a while since I've seen the full intro. Let's go. Adventure's about to begin.
gods. I want you to do everything in your power to keep Donkey Kong distracted. Steal that horde of golden bananas he treasures so much, and take care of his pathetic friends. This time there can be no mistakes.
Oh, Your Excellency, we've already taken care of business.
I hope for your sake you're right this time.
No.
While you'll be busy looking for your precious golden bananas, fleeing friends, I'll be preparing my lizard-flavored surprise.
Oop, they're all gone, bro. What's all gone? Let's find out. Alright, there's DK64 for you. That's home. Oop, Precious Banana Horde. All the other conks have vanished. I can't find them anywhere, DK. You'd better go and tell Cranky the news. Alright, let's find Cranky. The game actually controls like really well. Really well. For a 3D platformer of the era. Like Banjo-Kazooie sometimes gets like a little bit slidey. But DK64 actually plays really well. So Cranky in this game's a mad scientist. You'd love to see it. If it isn't my lazy, good-for-nothing son. Dang, dude. Lost your golden bananas again. And where might your flea-bitten friends be, bro? You don't know, do you? I'd have thought you would be able to smell the work of a reptile by now. Luckily for you, old Cranky's batch of homemade potions will give you all the skills you need for your silly 3D quest. Thanks, bud. But you're not going to have any until you've completed my training barrels. Now buzz off and come back when you've done them all. So these barrels are like the bane of like a lot of people's existence. These ones aren't particularly hard, they just teach you how to play. But they do get more complicated later on, especially there's like minigame barrels. And one of them is just like straight broken. Absolutely just straight broken. Alright, let's go find some monkeying around barrels. This one teaches how to swim. The swimming mechanics in this game are probably the best on the N64. At least that I've played. It's just so fluid. Dude, the camera control is actually pretty good. I would argue it's probably better than Rare did a lot of things better than Mario 64, I would say. And I think the camera control and the swimming controls are two of them. I still think Mario's platforming is tighter, a little bit less loosey-goosey. But that's okay because Donkey Kong is not Mario. They're supposed to feel different, right? Alright, so we gotta collect these little... Oh, the music didn't start. Okay. So we gotta collect these little orange bombs and toss them out. Sweet. We outran the clock. You could hold right bumper and the camera will like go right behind you. Which Mario 64 didn't really have that kind of function where you just hold the button and the camera would always stay behind you. There was a camera mode that it tried to stay behind you, but you did have less control of the camera in that game. Going from vine to vine, easy peasy. Whoa. Remember when I said easy peasy? There we go. Let's go. Alright, last training barrel coming up. Teach us how to throw things and how to grab things. Press B, pick it up. Press B to toss. Easy peasy. Nice. Now we gotta go back to Cranky Kong and get a potion. And I think it teaches us how to ground pound. Yeah, the music is very well written. It makes you feel like the one in that you have to hurry up. You always feel like you're under pressure, right? It does kind of give you like a bit of an anxiety as the clock keeps going. But I think the island music and how he reuses the theme and like all the lobbies is so smart. Grant Kirkhope is a very, very smart composer. And not for nothing trivia, he's a trumpet player. You took your time, donkey, bruh. Jungle Rust set in. Thanks, bud. So now we can ground pound. You and your missing buddies will be able to slam the ground by pressing A and then Z in the air. Now it's cool because every Kong has their own like abilities they can get, and there's some that they could share. Like the ground pound is shared between all the Kongs, but there are definitely abilities that will come up that only Donkey Kong gets, only Diddy Kong gets, etc., etc. It's like Kong specific abilities. The lighting in that cave is always really cool. I always liked that as a kid. The lighting in here is just so cool. Like all the green and cool like colors in the shadows. So cool to see that on N64. Let's go. He's back to King K. Rool's island is just over there. He must be the one who stole your bananas and kidnapped the other Kongs. I've taken a quick look around, but the only area that hasn't been blocked off is that island with a cave on it over there. Okay, island with a cave on it. Let's check it out. We're going to touch those pads here because these are fast travel pads. Really smart, actually. I don't think these were in Banjo-Kazooie. They were in Banjo-Tooie. So this might have been the first game that they were used. And it's really, really smart. It makes getting around the world so much easier. So like now we can just press Z on this and just teleport. It's just so smart. It's just smart design. It's like one of the OG fast travels in a 3D game. So old boy here is locked up. His name's Clumsy. He's been locked in here because he wouldn't smash up some little island. It's a lovely little island full of cute monkeys. So he said no, and now he's all locked up by K. Rool. I'll do anything to be free again. We got you, bro. Hey, little monkey, perhaps you can help poor old Clumsy escape. Oh, go on. Oh, couldn't finish reading it. The dialogue goes by pretty quick in this game. Wonder if there's a setting. And we agree to help him and get super happy about it. And then something magic happens. Now, not only is that a delicious gold banana, but that cave leads to our first level, and it was easy to forget that. If you manage to get hold of any of these keys, please bring them back here. Yep, we gotta basically go to every world to get a key, and we'll get them out. No sweat. But yeah, you gotta get that golden banana, and you gotta keep walking into the cave. I remember as a kid, like, I got the gold banana, and I'm like, alright, now what do I do? And I ran around in circles, so I found the cave again. And I was like, oh, this is a totally new cave. It's not. Just go right in. Boom. And then the best theme. Such good music. So this guy's kind of self-explanatory. You need the gold bananas to get through. He's basically like our star doors on Mario 64, but just with more attitude. So we show him a banana and then he pieces out. Now you don't have to. There's a Kong that you get later that you can kind of cheese past him, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Oh, the enemies drop watermelon. The watermelon is our HP. Let's see how that fool Donkey Kong is progressing, shall we? That's right, my scaly friend. The ape hasn't even gotten his first banana yet. What? How did you do that? Very good, Donkey, but you need more than brute strength to stop me this time. Yeah, so watermelons are HP, and there's 4 quarters of each watermelon. And enemies drop them. Like, enemies drop in Mario 64 coins, and that's your HP. Gather as many bananas as you can. Every Kong has their own bananas to collect. And that's also the bane of a lot of people's existence, is collecting everything in the level for each Kong. I don't think we'll 100% it. I mean, we might if we're having a good time, but it shouldn't take more than like 18 or 20 hours to 100% it. But I pulled up my file when I was a kid on my cartridge a few months ago, and I saw there was like almost 100 hours on it. And I was only halfway there, so I get it. I get when other people, like, when they complain about this game, I get it. I saw my file as a kid, but now that I have a big brain, big adult brain, it's not as hard as I originally thought as a kid, obviously. So DK gets yellow bananas and like yellow coins. There are things all the Kongs can collect, obviously. Every Kong has like a blueprint. I'll show you what that is when we get there. It's just cool, man. You get to play the same level in 5 different ways, basically. There's Diddy Kong up there screaming for help. Hidden 25 golden bananas around this area. That's right. Each Kong gets 5 golden bananas a stage. Except there is one extra one, but we won't worry about that right now. Hey, Danky Kang, time to save the princess. Yeah, dude. Danky Kang the Hedgehog. Time to save the princess. Now you might be thinking, hey, there's a balloon there. There's a yellow balloon for DK. What do we do with it? Can we hit it? No. We have to come back later for that balloon. Let's go swimming first, see if there's any items down here for us to collect. I'm telling you, man, the swimming in this game is so good. All you do is hold A and you just pop off. You're just out of here, bro. So much more fluid than like any other swimming on the N64 that I've played. Alright. This will teleport us to a wrestling arena, a gauntlet, where we can get some crowns. And we do have to do them if we want to beat the game. There's obviously there's much more. Dude, whoa. Whoa. Amateur hour. Sorry about that. Let's try that again. You see the crowd booing us? They say yay when we get hit. Alright, let's get that crown. Alright, now we can enter the armory here, and we see an old friend from Donkey Kong Country. It's Funky Kong, and he decks us out. Hey, been a long time, Donkey Dude. K. Rool's returned is a real bummer, so the main monkey's here to fix you up with some reptile kicking hardware. Check this out. I got this cool shooter that'll trash K. Rool's army, and it's yours for just 3 coins. So obviously we want to take that. Now we have... Yo, there he is. Now we have our coconut gun that fires in spurts. And if it shoots you, it's gonna hurt, right? So... Okay. We press Z, and then left C stick, and then we're good to go. It's go time. Press up if you want some first person mode. You got your GoldenEye 64. B to fire it off. We're cooking, bro. So now those bees that like we had such a hard time killing in Donkey Kong Country, they're easy now. Let's get this first. So we can't use this yet. We have to get an ability from Cranky. Dude, GoldenEye is great. It's a really good shooter. And, I mean, it's a good movie too, obviously. But it's a really excellent N64 game. At the time, anyway. It's probably aged better than I thought. I just haven't played it for a while. Alright, so these balloons pop. Shoot them out the air. We're good to go. And then this is our little ammo box. The ammo just lying around everywhere. Alright, so we gotta go up here, and we gotta save Diddy. You know, Kong. Don't take me out of context on that one. Please. First, we gotta get this banana here. You might need Funky's help to get me out of here. We got you, bro. So, I remember getting stuck here as a kid because the switches kind of spawn in if only if you're close enough. And if you're too far away, they won't spawn in. So it's you could be like looking for them all over, and if you're too far away, they just won't spawn. So I remember like being like, what do I do? What do I do for hours? And then I had to like walk right up to it and it spawned, and I was like, okay, the draw distance like wasn't so good. Then again, I was on like an 18-inch CRT TV in my bedroom in like 2000 or 1999 or whenever this game came out. Yeah, it's this one, dude. Look at this. Look how close you have to be to get this thing to pop up. Did you guys rapid fire this thing? So yeah, I remember being like lost, like what do I do? What do I do? And then you just gotta like walk all the way up here. There it is. Like the draw distance is not very good in this game. Hey, I heard you play DK Live. I'd like to see what you can do. Hey, Miguel. Nice that you're here, bro. I'm happy that you're here, bro. Hang out a bit. Have some fun. Relax. Yeah, playing some DK64, having a good time. That's the last one on that one? Yeah, so, like, how do you get this one here? Well, we could go from above, I guess. Yeah, Miguel, we played, like, we just finished Ocarina of Time the other day. We did Mario 64 last week. And now, bruh, now we're just playing some DK64. Yo! We got a sub. Thanks for subbing. I'll see your name in like 2 seconds when it shows up on my screen. Yo, Miguel, there you go. And you got the Mario dance. I see you, bro. Welcome, Miguel. I'm glad that's also working, by the way. It wasn't working for a while. The little shout-out mechanic. You got your Ocarina of Time horse fanfare. Congratulations, buddy, and welcome aboard. So now we're gonna get the banana up there, and you'll see the outlines of like the red bananas for Diddy Kong. Oh, dude, I love DK64. I love this game. I know a lot of people don't. They complain about it being like too much of a collectathon. I feel more that way for Banjo-Tooie. I absolutely adore this game. I think this game is filled to the brim with character and personality, which is kind of what a lot of games are missing nowadays. So I have fun with it. No game's perfect, but this one's really good. It's definitely, I think it's got an unfair rap in a lot of the gaming community. But it's starting to turn around. I've seen a lot of videos where people are actually like, it's kind of like Sonic. Like Sonic got a lot of flack in the gaming community. There was like a fad about kind of just hating on Sonic blindly. Like even the old 2D Sonics. And now it's starting to turn around that people are like, okay, these are actually like, you know, the good games are actually good games. Maybe it was just me being a kid and not being good at games at the time, you know? So yeah, this game's kind of getting like a resurgence in terms of its popularity, or its reputation rather. So now if we go to a Kong barrel, we'll be able to play as Diddy Kong and collect these little red bananas here. And we'll also be able to pick up like red coins and buy himself his own abilities and his own gun and stuff like that. So we could puzzle solve. But first I'm just trying to hit some pegs with DK first before we get Diddy out. So this guy here, this like this fox dude, or weasel or whatever he is, we have to bring him blueprints. There's one blueprint for each Kong, so there's 5 blueprints in every level, and each of them gives you a gold banana. And if you get them all, you get I think it has to do with like stopping K. Rool's, one of K. Rool's plants at the end of the game. I don't want to spoil it too much for people who haven't seen it. So there it is, that's the blueprint. So we'll bring that back to Snide there. Whoa. Yeah, DK rolls really good in this game. We have a good time. Yo, what's up, Craig? I see you. Love that you're dropping a hi in the chat. Love to see it. Just chilling out on a Tuesday night. Figured I'd stream because why not? And people showed up, so I'm happy about it. Happy people want to see DK64. Let's go over this way and see what's over here for us. So this is all Diddy stuff over here. So we'll come back with him for sure. Hello. Let's grab this. Yeah, there we go. Whoa. We're gonna get that coin real quick. There we go. We're gonna turn around. And there's Cranky's lab. Just want to see what's down this way. That's Lanky Kong stuff. Is this also Lanky Kong? Yeah, it is. So Banjo-Kazooie had those ramps that are caught in 4K, caught in 1080p. Freeing Diddy. No. So yeah, there's ramps like in Banjo-Kazooie that Kazooie can only run up. They're like really steep. And that's going to be our Lanky Kong is going to be doing that. But we'll get him, I think we'll get him in the next level actually. Maybe 2 more levels down. Caught in 360p, caught in 144p. Whatever the N64 resolution was. Yo, Alundis is here. Let's go, bro. Hey. Just playing some DK64. Alright, what can we learn here? Alright, perfected another thing, blah blah blah. Alright, so now DK can do like little barrel puzzles on certain spaces. So we can come back here with like Diddy Kong and Chunky Kong and they can all get their own unique abilities. Last course, you find a pad with your ugly mug on it. Thanks, bro. You could tell these people from the UK too, the language they use. Super funny. Alright, can't have another one yet. We gotta go to the next world. There is a way to get Rambi. Yeah, there he is. I think this might be the only level with him in it. I could be wrong, but I think he's only in like 1 level. And then you just never play him again. It's like so weird. So when you get 75 bananas per in the stage, you get like a golden banana token. And you need a lot of those. You need like 20 of them to beat the game. Hello? I can't get these? Alright, we're gonna go back to DK real quick so we can get these. And then we're gonna become Rambi again. Yo, let's go. Let's go. Alright, so that power-up's done. We don't have a camera yet, but we could take pictures of fairies and get upgrades later. If you were a kid in the 90s, you know you completed this game to full completion, including getting every single collectible note. Dude, I did. I mean, when I was a kid, I had like 100 hours on this game, and I don't think I ever got all the bananas as a kid, but I did later, and I did it in like 18 hours. But I was like, man, what? I must have been so bad at this game as a kid, but I did beat it. And the last boss fight is actually like surprisingly hard. So I remember beating the boss fight as a kid and just loving it. It was really creative and really, really difficult. Yo, hey Dustin, good to see you. Thanks for dropping in on a Tuesday night. So we're doing pretty well on the bananas for DK. And then when we go back there, we can check out Snides too, and see if we can get another banana from him for the blueprint. Then we can run around the stage as Diddy and do the boss and get out of here, bro. Yeah, if we do Snides, we'll have 4 bananas, and I'll just leave 1 banana left for DK. Oh, which is the barrel thing over here. Yeah, so we could cook this real quick. We can get all 5 for DK real quick. No problem. Yeah, we got a free Chunky for life. Chunky confirmed to be alive though, which is good. Whoa, what? Thanks to the Mario movie. My favorite BK character, the Whopper. Keep your eyes peeled tomorrow. I got a fun video dropping, a fun ROM hack that actually deals with BK, but my favorite DK character is Lanky Kong. I love Lanky Kong. Lanky Kong's by far my favorite, and DK's a second. But they're all great. Oh, we missed the bananas. Yeah, there's not a Kong I dislike, actually. There's not like one Kong where I'm like, oh, it's so annoying to play this character. They're all fun to play. I guess my least favorite might be Diddy. No, probably Tiny. Because Diddy has like the cool jetpack stuff. But there's none of them that I legitimately don't like playing. Yeah, Danky Kang. Dude, Danky Kang, I think he looks so good in this game. I always loved his character model in this game. I just thought it was such a charming character model, and it's probably one of the better ones, you know. You saw him in like Smash 64 and he just looked, oh dude, really? In Smash 64 he just looked like horrendous. But you know, it was DK, so we loved him anyway. But in this game, I think his model looks really good. Donkey Konga! W Molly for mentioning Donkey Konga. He can handstand when he needs to and stretch his arms out just for you. Inflate himself just like a balloon. Yeah, W Molly, bro. W Molly in the chat. You made it up for being busted in Super Smash Bros. 64. Everybody was busted in Smash Bros. 64. Well, the DK had like 4 spikes that were like frame 3, which is insane. Absolute insanity. Oh, dude. We need to bring that back. We need to bring back frame 2 forward air and frame 1 down air into L cancel, into grab. Or Z cancel, rather. Yeah, we need to bring it back, bro. Bring back, although DK's okay in the new Smash Bros. Every character there's not really like a bad character in that game. There's just some better than others. Maybe Doc. Doc might be kind of bad, but he's definitely better than he used to be. Except in Melee. He's better than he was in 4. How do you feel about the Donkey Kong redesign in Mario Kart 9? You know, I don't mind it because I think it's just a skin. I think it's just like the Mario movie Miyamoto design of DK. I don't mind it because I think we'll still keep the rare design. If they replace the rare design with the with the Miyamoto design, the movie design, I'm gonna be kind of butthurt about it. Not gonna lie, but I think they'll keep both because it makes no sense not to. But then again, Nintendo kind of does things that don't make sense because Rare made DK. I mean, yes, Nintendo made DK. Miyamoto technically did, but Rare made him like all his personality and made him like an icon. Their design reinvented Donkey Kong, and it carried for decades after. Fortnite skins, oh no. Oh yeah, dude, play it on Switch, it might be good. I don't play much Virtual Console on Switch because there is input delay with my wireless controller for a lot of the Virtual Console stuff, and it drives me up a wall. It makes me crazy. I'm too spoiled by emulation and traditional hardware. Like I tried to play Mario 1 the other day on it, and I just couldn't do it. There was like a half-second almost input delay. How do you feel? Okay, got that. I forgot to tell you the Universal posted a bunch of pictures from the DK ride today. Oh, sweet. Okay. Yeah, the minecart roller coaster. Fortnite skins. Oh, no. Do you have any self-promote channel? I'm bringing my YouTube videos. Complete gameplays. Do you have a self-promote channel? I don't have a... I don't know what you mean by a self-promote channel. I did recently start a Discord. I did recently start a Discord for the chat. I could either post it on Break or maybe a mod can post a link. It's on my profile in my channel description. So if you want to join the Discord, we could chat up. I know Corp is already there. Corp is like a member already. He was like one of the first people to join. Shout out Corp. All right, let's do some Diddy Kong stuff. Yeah, we can definitely make a channel on the Discord for like self-promotion and things. We could do that. I just started the Discord because a couple of people asked, so I'm all ears because I'm new to this. I'm new to YouTube and I'm new to streaming, so I'm definitely down to learn. Yeah, dude. No, Corp, thanks for being a rock star and making good content. Alright, we're getting some money with Diddy. I mean, not like that. Oh, dude, I can't... okay, we gotta come up with a different name for Diddy and, like... things, I mean... I should have played this game, like, a month and a half ago. It's gonna be a legitimate problem throughout the whole run. Come on, let's get that double jump. Come on. Hello? How come I got it that one time by accident? Now I can't get it on purpose? Dude, what? That's a big old beaver. Our mods need to learn how to post a URL. Uniform resource locator, or more commonly referred to as... Just call him Diddy Kong every time. Yeah, I only have one mod, so if you can't post the link, it's fine. I could do it in a second. I know the mod's got to make sure everything runs smoothly. Alright, so now we can... I should have read that, but I think now we could use certain switches. Every Kong has a ground pound because of the first one we got. Okay, let's go. Yeah, and that link is forever. It's a link that won't expire. So if you join up... Yeah, it's definitely a nicer way, definitely a nicer way to ask the mod to do something. Yo, let's go on top of Cranky's house. What am I doing? We don't need DK. We could rock Diddy for a little bit. Diddy Kong. Fixed it. And then we'll do the boss fight and get out of here. And I think we get Lanky in the next level, right? We don't get Chunky till later. But I think we get Lanky and Tiny in the next level. There we go. Look at Craig. You'd love to see it, bro. Thanks for being polite to the mod. Yeah, so that Discord link should be lasting. We can't get there till we get Tiny Kong, so we'll have to come back. Not the end of the world. Can we only do it after a cartwheel? Why can I only do it after a cartwheel? Timing. Yeah, the link should be permanent. So it should just work. I never played DK64 as a kid. I had no idea you could play as anyone besides Donkey Kong. Yeah, dude. The whole Kong family's here. There's 5 characters. You go, oh, we have to get. So Diddy Kong doesn't have his pistols yet. So we definitely gotta get that. There should be money down here for him. I thought. Guess not. Bummer. Diddy's broke. I mean, yeah. He's, well. Oh no, here we go. Let's go. And all you have to do is hold B and you start swimming slow. It's just such smart design. Dude, you thought DK64 was another Donkey Kong Country? Dude. That's okay. Because we all make silly mistakes. Like... No, I'm not going to do it. It's too easy. I'm not going to make fun of Sonic again. Oh, okay. I thought Sonic Adventure 2 was a good game. No, I'm just playing. It actually is a good game. Dude, I'm Craig. I definitely want to see a DK64 sequel. How's this for a hot take? Sunshine is the best 3D Mario. That's definitely a hot take. Sunshine is a good 3D Mario if you don't want to 100% it. If you want a 300% Mario Sunshine, it's the worst on the planet. The blue coin quest alone kills that game. Although I will argue Mario 64 is the best, and I know people will like come for my throat for saying that, so we're both allowed to our wrong opinions. Sunshine may as well have killed my dog. Sunshine is fun if you don't want 100% it. Like, we could play Sunshine on here, but no way I'm 100%ing it, dude. That would have to be like a 2,000 sub goal, like a 200,000 sub goal. I'd rather play Sonic Adventure 1 than 100% Mario Sunshine. I will unironically enjoy Biggs the Cat storyline before I enjoy getting the blue coins in Mario Sunshine. Dude, I love Mario 64, obviously. I really do think it's genuinely the best until Mario Odyssey hit the scene. We've had the crown for like 30 years, and even now it still fights for the crown. Because you think about it, like if a game is good, how often do you replay it? If you replay it a lot, the game's probably good. If you don't replay it a lot, it might not be as good as you think. It may have been good at one time, or in like, you know, but that to me is the true testament of if a game is good, if you go back and play it again. But again, it just might just be old man brain stuck in nostalgia. Do a Sunshine rant. Not again. I want to go one stream without a Sunshine rant. Can I go one stream without a Sunshine rant? Hot take, Fortnite is the real DK64. No. Dude, that's it. That's where DK64 got the shooting mechanic. They copied Fortnite. Obviously. This is actually Unreal Engine 1.0. Unreal Engine 0.001. Dude, Super Mario World is really good. I don't replay that game enough. I'll replay it like maybe once every 2 years. Because I definitely replay N64 and NES more than Super Nintendo. Because those are the consoles I played the most growing up. But no, there's a lot of really good games on Super Nintendo. And Mario World is always good. Okay, so I think we might be good in this level. We got the thing, right? The little blueprint. Did we get the blueprint for Diddy Kong? Yeah, we did. Alright, so let's go turn in the blueprint, and then I guess we do the boss fight. You're probably right. 100%ing Sunshine is probably not as bad as 100%ing Sonic Adventure 1 or 2, to be honest. But no, Sunshine is fun if you don't 100% it with the blue coins. The actual missions are good. The controls are a little whack. There's no long jump, which is a problem to me. But the game is not a bad game. It's just bogged down by the horrendous blue coin quest. That's kind of a staple for the time. I mean, Wind Waker is a wonderful game that's bogged down by the Triforce quest. Whoever thought that was a good idea, needs to go back and reevaluate that. And that's me putting it politely. Whoever thought it's like, alright, I want you to find 7 pieces of the Triforce scattered around the ocean, and then I want you to pay a map maker 300 rupees each time to view the map the right way. And then you have to go find it in the ocean. Like, okay, cool. Go through a gauntlet to get a map, and then pay 300 rupees to get the map legible, and then go around the ocean to find the Triforce piece. It's just such a chore. I remember as a kid getting to that point, just turning the game off and starting a new file. Just like, alright, I beat it. I did it, I got to the Triforce quest, I beat the game. And then just starting a new file and doing it again up to that point. And then eventually, you know, you take a weekend and you just do it, have some friends over. Oh, dude, yeah. 100%ing Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. He said I forgot about that. He just trapped that in his memory. Just repressed it. Doing both those took years? Dude. Gauntlet is name I've heard forever. Dude, Gauntlet is a good game. Are we talking about Gauntlet the game? I love Gauntlet. I remember having Gauntlet on the NES, bro. And they had like all the voice lines, but like they were really staticky and low res. It was like but like it was Gauntlet. It was Gauntlet on NES. You remember playing it at arcades too? Arcades and PlayStation. I think it was on PS1 or PS2. It was actually a really good version of Gauntlet. The N64 had one too, but I don't think I ever played it. It was really cool. It was really... Oh, something happened. Hello? I don't know what happened. I wasn't looking. I was looking at the chat. Okay, we'll figure it out. We'll have to hit the switch again, I'm sure. Can we get this coin? There we go. So we gotta wait a little bit when we land. We're kind of... Alright, let's get this real quick and then we can go back. Oh, you had it on the N64? Was it good? Was it good on the N64? Okay, so these big boys we have to kill with bombs. Oh, it was really good. That's awesome to hear. Tons of secret levels and characters to find. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Was it like... Because I remember when the N64 came out, they kind of bragged that it'd be like Project Reality or whatever. And it would, Oh, is this where we had to go? Could we skip that? Okay, or not. Oh, this is what we got from Cranky Kong. This ability. Cool. Was it like the arcade one? Was it a good... Or was it its own game? Because I remember they talked about it like with the N64 and like... Was it Killer Instinct or something? Some of the fighting games that... Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. Some of the fighting games you could basically play them as like one-to-one from the arcade. But it'd be cool to see if they did that with Gauntlet on a home console. Alright, let's do this. And try not to die. Nice. Yo, minecart ride. This is what Universal's gonna be like. Get ready, y'all. Squawk, listen up, Diddy. Collect 50 coins in this pleasant scenic ride to win a golden banana. Let's go. Watch out, don't get hit. Got it. Whoa. Okay. Some of these are actually really cool. I mean, all of them are cool, but some of them are really cool. Whoa, thought I died for a second. Thought I flew off. Whoa. What is depth perception? Help. Oh, there's a way to slow down. Okay. So obviously I can't look at chat while this happens. I'm sorry. Whoa. Nice. Cool. Yeah, dude, I'm happy that there are people here that never played these games, because that's awesome to me. Like, people that, like, never beat Mario 64 or never beat Ocarina of Time. Kind of tuned. Of course, I'm happy for the people that did, and they're going down memory lane. But the people that were brought up on, like, PlayStation or, like, Sega or something, that kind of missed out on, like, these gems. They get to experience it. I love that. And I can't wait as the channel grows to kind of, like, experience some, like, your suggestions in the Discord. It's gonna be a fun time, bro. We're gonna have... Oh, dude, I didn't even know you could look in reverse. So if you press R, you look in reverse. Wow. There's even an animation for it. Dude, 72, not bad. Yeah, this is cool, dude. I like the first... And it's the first level of the game. Like, they did really well. Alright. Bad time to sip some coffee. Just walk right into a beaver. Alright, let's go to... Because I know I said it before and we didn't. Let's actually turn in this blueprint. Get this, Get this banana. And then let's probably... Then we could probably do the boss. I know we're probably still missing a lot for Diddy Kong, but 70 bananas, we're actually doing pretty good. If we can get 5 more, we'll get the banana medallion. Yeah, I actually like Diddy Kong, playing as Diddy Kong, because he can jump high. So I guess my least favorite might be Tiny. But, I mean, like I said, after Lanky and DK, they're all about even. Let's go. Yeah, bro, it's just watermelon. I mean, I like watermelon. Monkeys like sweet fruit. It's, you know. Some people just kind of look for trouble in everything. It's just not worth it. Thanks, Mod. Yeah. It's just like the best fruit in the world, not gonna lie. When it's in season. When watermelon's in season, bruh, like candy. Don't get me started. I could talk about watermelon forever. Bananas are good. Apples are good. Apples in season at a fresh farm are really good. But watermelon just peak. Absolute peak fruit. I think there was a banana up at the top of this too that we missed. And maybe that switch on the inside? Question mark? I know I said we fight the boss, but I'm having too good of a time, so I'm gonna be a little bit more leisurely in my adventuring. Take in the scenic route. Is there anything up here? There is. Nice. Now this should be like going back in eventually, I thought. There we go. You know, I haven't had roasted pumpkin seeds, but I had friends that swear by it. They love it. I think I tried it once with my wife, but I didn't cook them right. because they tasted terrible. So I'm gonna count that as me not having them. These are people that like love like boiled peanuts and stuff too. Oh, made a bridge. Okay. And I also haven't had that. I love roasted peanuts though. Boiled? I don't, that might be a thing that's too south for me. Too south for the Florida boy. Hello? So, remember when Corp asked how good the camera was? Oh, there we go. It's good. Never mind, that was a skill issue. Never mind, Corp, sorry. That was a skill issue on my part. Yo, Rich, good to see you, bro. I'm glad you're here. Do a new series on my YouTube where I play forgotten games. What do you think? Dude, yeah, for sure. You want to play games that are like lost and forgotten? Now, do you mean like online games that kind of like went out of style? Like if nobody played Among Us anymore, you like play Among Us with like the last 50 people there? Or do you mean like single player games that kind of like were popular at one time and now they're just gone? Yeah, man, that's cool. I like that. I didn't see where that banana spawned. I was looking at the chat. Again, bad Mr. Ray. We're gonna be here forever. Diddy with the long jump and the backflip. Yeah, okay, so Diddy's basically Mario from Mario 64. Except we have this little double jump instead of a triple jump. Dude, mobile games, that'd be hip, because that's an, especially if you mean like I don't know if you mean like cell phone games too, but that's a realm that I'm not familiar with, so that's something that I would actually tune into. Like if they were like, because I know, I mean, for me, mobile game was a gray Game Boy and a Game Boy Color for the longest time, but for the newer generation, it may have been like playing on their iPhones or something. So yeah, dude, if you want to do like forgotten mobile games, I'd be super into that, because that's a whole realm, a whole area that I know absolutely nothing about. Just make sure you don't abandon what you do now and what got you your current subs, you know. If your viewers watched your like Mario 64, you know, sorry, I'm playing badly because I'm distracted. But if they watch your like Mario 64, you know, the Peach Quest thing and your edited videos with that, just don't leave them behind. You know, keep them their palate satiated while you introduce your new stuff. Because you want to retain your old watchers, and you want to make sure that you're not just like randomly juking people. Don't mind me. I watched lots of DK64 version. Dude, Cooper, welcome, dude. I love this game too. I 101%ed it a while ago, maybe like 3 years ago during COVID. It took me around 18 hours, and I was like, why did this take me 100 hours as a kid? It's so much fun. I'm glad you're here, bro. Hang out a while. Lurk, talk to the chat, have some fun. Monkey around with us. Did the golden banana in here, did this spawn out here? Did anybody see it? Yeah, dude, for sure. Yeah. You could do whatever. I mean, I guess in theory, it's not a bad idea. You could do whatever you want as long as you don't abandon the people that you've already made content for. Because, like, you know, they're like those random, like, people do, like, gaming or fitness or something. And then they'll get, like, involved in, like, the drama sphere. And then they won't get any views. And they're like, well, how come I got 10,000 views on my how to do bicep curls video, but on my there it is, on my recent lolcow drama I don't have any views. And it's like, well, dude, that's because you got 10,000 subs from people that wanted to watch you like lift weights and get advice from you on fitness. So yeah, man, as long as you keep your current fans happy, do whatever you want, and if you like it, keep doing it. Oh, 18 hours? Dude, yeah, it's cool. You have to see, I took a picture of it and sent it to my friends, but it was years ago. It was during COVID. Let's get this, a couple more bunches here that we missed with DK that we can get. And I think DK can actually get a perfect 100. Yeah, dude, for sure. Come on back. If you like the content, sub and get your shout out on the stream where you can see it on the big screen. Come back and sub so you get your little Mario dance and your little Do a little Ocarina of Time horse race jingle. I'll be waiting for you, bro. Alright, let's get these last two things as DK. Dude, I'm telling you, just people do that. They get stuck in the clickbait and they like do like the thumbnails with like their faces and everything. And they post in the Reddit all the time. They're like, why am I not getting any views? I'm a fitness channel. Why am I not getting any views anymore? And it's like, because you just went from fitness to like drama. And your current established base doesn't care about that. Or if they do, they're going to somebody else for the drama. I really want to change my niche. Well, don't just completely abandon your fans to do it. That makes no sense. Because of course, you know, you could do something else, but you're gonna want to try to, if you want to retain your views. Anyway. Yo, red bananas. Let's get some Diddy Kong. Alright, I think we should do the boss now. Let's get out of this world. We've been playing for what, a little over an hour? We could have done this world 30 minutes ago if we wanted. So a cool thing about the tag barrel is that you get a refill of health when you go in. So that's nice. Having to go to the tag barrel every time to change your character is annoying. In the randomizer, you can actually change your... Yeah, I saw that. Yo, hey, Rowan. Nice to see you again. I saw your... Thanks for commenting on the other video, bro. And, communicating. Yeah, dude, Craig, I don't mind the tag barrel stuff that much. I know a lot of people do, but to see the mods that have it, like, connected to the D-pad is really convenient. The thing is, for me, it just kind of... I don't know. I don't mind the tag barrels. The tag barrels are actually placed out pretty well, in my opinion. They're spread across the land decently. And if you can, you know, if you can suddenly just change, I don't know, I feel like that it's not even worth changing then if you just do it on a whim. You know what I mean? It's like, what's the point? Just have DK do everything. But again, that might just be a bad take by me. It's like there's no commitment to playing the character, I guess. You know? Alright, first boss, y'all. But yeah, the random DK64 randomizers are really cool. It's a game that I never thought I'd see randomized. Yeah, because I've seen Ocarina of Time, of course. Majora's Mask is a little more recent that I've seen randomized. Mario 64 I've seen randomized, which is also interesting, but definitely the most I've seen is Ocarina of Time. I haven't seen a lot of mods for DK64 in general. Whoa, dude. The music is really loud, and the flashing is tweaking me out, dude. It's just the lightning is just... Whoa. Everyone's had a little opinion. I think relegating to the D-pad is awesome. Yeah, you know... Yeah, dude. I like seeing people use the D-pad for convenience in certain hacks. Like, the people that use... Oh, bro. The people that use the D-pad for, like, the boots in Ocarina of Time. I think it's so smart, so you're, like, not on the pause screen all the time. So, yeah, I could see it. I like it for the convenience. For me, I feel like it makes the game almost flow too well for DK64. Yeah, exactly. My main gripe about the game is the recycled that... Dude, the minigame where you play as like the Chomp with the beavers has to be like one of the worst flaws of this game. One of the biggest flaws in this game is that minigame. Trying to figure out how to get the behavior right. Especially towards the end, there's one that's like really hard. Yeah, the rest of most of the mini games are okay, but that one with like where you're the little Kremling chasing the beavers around, and you have to get like 15. Yeah, that's it. Beaver Bother, that's it, bro. That one is like... That one was just like torture. The behavior of those things is backwards. I think I eventually figured out how to like manipulate it, but it took me way longer than it should have. Alright, y'all. We did it, we beat the level, but that doesn't mean we won't be back. We still gotta come back with 3 other Kongs, and we still have to collect some things. With Diddy as well. But for now, we'll get out of here. Because what we have now is not bad. We got 5 and 4. We're not doing so bad. 90 bananas. 95. We're not doing too bad. Yeah, exactly. Beaver Bother is probably the worst one. Yeah. Oh, that. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. In the last... I'll do this music. The bass trombone solo? Or tuba solo? Grant knew what he was doing. This slaps. This is the best song in the game. Let's go trombone solo. This game has a lot of collectibles, yeah. But you definitely don't need them to beat the game. It's pretty forgiving on what you need to collect, except for like the rare coin. And that there's like a coin you get for playing a Donkey Kong Classic Arcade, which is actually like one of the only times that the actual arcade Donkey Kong has been emulated, like with the pie level and everything. And there's another one by playing like another rare game about being like an astronaut. Those are the only 2 things that I think are a little bit too much to force on a player to beat the game. But the rest of the collectibles are actually pretty forgiving. Yeah, dude, and they're finding new stuff all the time. Like, I remember a couple years ago they found, one of the pads that you hold B to do, like, your special attack on. They found it in, like, in a pile of grass in the fungi forest, and that's, like, another 25 collectibles right there. People are finding new stuff all the time. Alright, so we're gonna let old boy free, and he's gonna unlock some new levels for us. Yeah, man, if you're watching and you're liking what you're seeing, don't be afraid to engage in the chat, and that's what it's all about. Communicating with others and talking about our memories and what we like, and just letting it all out there. Don't be afraid to. This is a place where we just have a good time. So now we can go up to DK's ear and go to another level. Yeah, I think I remember, maybe I'm like having one of those things where like you misremember, but I'm pretty sure I remember it as a kid because you actually like raised up in the grass. Like DK grew taller, so it was kind of obvious that there was something there. Another rainbow coin was discovered? Yeah. Oh, is there another one that's more recent than that one? Pineapple, that's chunky. Oh, that's cool, bro. I'll have to look it up. Don't have the thing yet. Yeah, I think DK64 controls better than Banjo-Kazooie. Some of Banjo-Kazooie feels like you're on banana peels. But again, I might be misremembering. We'll figure it out when we get there. Nothing back here, no secrets. Alright, let's go. Level 2, baby. Bro, what? There we go. Speedrunners make controlling Mario 64 look beautiful, but Mario controls. Oh, dude, I love Mario 64. I always forget about the one atop of that, the Aztec building in DK Isles. Not that I ever need it. Yeah, exactly. Definitely forget about a few of them. I love the controls. I love the way Mario plays in Mario 64. I think I genuinely, again, I'm an old head. Don't be afraid, young ones. Oh yeah, Wrinkly Kong died. Rip Brinkley. RIP in the chat for Wrinkly Kong. I'm here in spirit, happy to defeat those naughty crocodiles. RIP Wrinkly. Cranky got a little more cranky after she left. But yeah, I love the way Mario plays on Mario 64. Again, I think it's my favorite until Mario Odyssey. And the only thing I don't like about Mario 64 basically is his turnaround. That his turnaround could be way more snappy. Rippin' spaghetti, never forget. Thanks, chat, for RIPs for Wrinkly Kong. Yeah, I don't think I can get that tag barrel. That minigame barrel yet. That meddlesome monkey should be burnt to crisp by now. Where's that armadillo? I'm sorry, Master. Oh, my bad. Imbecile. I don't like failure. Do you know what happens to failures? Gulp. Waited too long for this. I won't let those flea-bitten monkeys ruin my plans this time. Thank you, Kang. Yo, Teal in the chat, bro. Yeah, this lobby has a good one. For me, it's the other one. I love the trombone solo in the other one. But like the little pan flute's good in this one too. We should have been DK. Could have used that coconut spot right there. Yo, yeah, Teal was here for one of the other streams too, the Ocarina of Time. He hung out for a while. They didn't change the camera for Super Mario 64 All the Stars collection. They should have at least changed the camera controls, making it banjo. Yeah, you have to remember though that Mario 64 was like the first of its kind. It was really like a pioneer for a lot of things. And for what they had, they actually did do quite a bit with the camera. If you press R and then back on the C stick, you could have a camera that tries to follow behind Mario. You could, of course, the camera control could have been better, but it's definitely not as bad most of the time as people make it out to be if you just learn to use it. But again, it was a pioneer. Banjo-Kazooie definitely had a better camera, but it came years after. We should probably wait to use this. Harry Zelda 54? Dude, 64, my bad, 54. Dude, it is, it's Harry Zelda. Yeah, it launched with the N64. Mario 64 launched with the N64. Which means it was in development probably for like 2 years. Alright, look away. Look away, children. Look away. Not appropriate. So Candy's gonna give us another melon. Oh no, she's gonna give us a musical instrument. Oh, and extra melons. For 3 coins? Let's go. No. Children, look away. Look away, children. Not appropriate. I like the sheet music in the background. I wonder if it's actual music. It looks like it might be. Like a score for something. Oh, we got a Batty Kong here. Batty Kong. And the music, dude. They knew what they were doing. Oh, dude, look at the xylophone in the background. The xylophone in the background's from Banjo-Kazooie. You see the xylophone in the back? Oh, yeah, the xylophone back there was that picture of DK in the background, bro. That looks so funny. Focus on the... Just focus on the score in the background. Yeah, dude, the sheet music looks like it's legit. So now we got an extra melon, so now we have 2 melons. Don't pause me there. We have 2 melons. Delicious, juicy watermelons, which means we have twice the health. And, we could do this. DK64 I think came after Banjo-Kazooie. I think Banjo-Kazooie was first, then DK64, and then Banjo-Tooie, if I remember right. I can only stop for a few minutes. Glad to say hi again. Oh, Jackie, thanks. Yeah, we'll probably stream again on Friday. I think I'm gonna do... I just had some time today, so thanks for dropping by, Jackie. Hopefully I'll see you Friday. Have a good one. So our little llama friend up there is stuck. Yeah, so Banjo-Kazooie was first, which makes sense. You could tell in the design of the game, like with the fast travel pads, how that came in Donkey Kong 64 and the worlds are bigger than Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Kazooie was much more restricted in a similar vein to Mario 64. And DK64 just expanded everything out, and then Banjo-Tooie did it even more so. So, and they had like the travel pads and stuff, and it kind of became a little bit like menus the game at one point. Banjo-Tooie was, we could replay it, but I remember being really miserable playing through that game. The beginning was fun, and then it just slogged on. Alright, let's come back with Diddy Kong, because there's a lot of stuff for Diddy Kong to get here. Jackie, thanks again for coming by. It's always nice to see you. See, I love that when people just drop in and say hey. Some familiar faces from before. Genuinely makes me smile. It's like saying hey to a friend on a phone. Oh. I don't know if DK's drum has to be up there or if it has to be someone else's instrument, but we do have to free the llama. It's Diddy Kong. Go back. Go back. Super Mario 64 had more direction. Donkey Kong 64 doesn't have neither. The Banjo-Kazooie, all that. Well, yeah, Mario 64 had a little bit more freedom, I think, maybe than Banjo-Kazooie. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I played Banjo-Kazooie. But like Mario 64, you know, you get 3 stars and you unlock a bunch of new stages, and you know, the castle basically becomes your playground after like 40 stars. You can do like whatever you want. And the theming is a little bit more... Oh, we didn't get her an instrument. We didn't get him an instrument, bro. I keep forgetting you have to, like, instruments and the guns, you have to get them for all the Kongs. There's only certain abilities that go to all the Kongs. Like the ground pound and, like, the little boom boom ground move. Okay, look away, children. Yeah, I mean, could you think about it? Mario 64 was really deliberate because it was just in the castle, right? So you were in the castle and you had to jump into pictures. But in DK64 and Banjo-Kazooie, the world was much more open. It wasn't like restricted to the castle basically being a hub world and then going into different worlds from a hub world, which is kind of like the 2D idea, right? Like when you played Donkey Kong Country or Mario World on the SNES, you had like a world map. The castle was just basically a glorified world map. In DK64 and Banjo-Kazooie actually had like more of like a world. You know what I mean? Donkey Kong 64 fanfiction, bruh. No. Did he shouldn't quit his day job? Yeah, don't quit your day job, monkey boy. Those guitar skills. Cranky should be over here, I think. Yeah, there he is. The homie. A lot of DK balloons here. Let's take a second. The sound effect. Alright, let's get a power up. There's actually a real Sonic fanfiction. Diddy's the coolest Kong for sure, yeah. There's unfortunately a lot of fanfiction out there. Uh-oh. Who's gonna start it? Who's gonna say it? Who's gonna say Sonichu? Oh, oopsie. I mean, fan fiction is, you know, that's just fans doing their thing. It's when they get to the degenerate level that you have to mock. Do not do this on the stream. Behave yourself. Just comes naturally for Diddy. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I think they're both pretty cool. I'm a fan of DK. I think he's a bit of a goofball. So now we got some new power-ups, which are pretty good. We got Strongum Kongum, or whatever. So I think now we can use those barrels to be invincible. And Diddy has the rocket barrel, which is really good. Chunky switch. Let's go back to the beginning and use this Kong ability. Are you aware that the Grant Kirkhope did the voice of Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong 64 only? No, I didn't know he did the voice for DK64. I thought he did like the OK, but I didn't know he like actually did all the the voices for the Kongs. Like all the way through. I knew he did the OK. Yo, this music slaps, dude. The little muted trumpet solo. Nice. Alright, let's get out of here. Cool ability. Yeah, I know Grant did the music. I know he did the I mentioned it at the beginning, but there are more people here now, but he did the DK rap by like, as like a joke. And then the animators found it and decided to make it like a fully animated thing. I think he said it was him and a friend. They were just like goofing off after hours and wrote a DK rap and like sang it. And they were like, oh, it was so cringy. It was so bad. We didn't expect. And the animators found it and they're like, yo, let's use this for the intro of the game. And like trolled him. And he's like, no, that's so embarrassing. Why'd you do that to me? And now it's like the most iconic piece of like DK history ever. It started off as like a meme. Alright, so I think this is where we get Lanky Kong maybe? In here? Tiny Kong too? Yeah, dude, it's cool. Grant Kirkhope, he's on like Instagram and Twitter and stuff, and he's he talks to fans often. He's a cool guy. I mean, he's a trumpet player. He used to be a trumpet player. He doesn't play much anymore, but I talked to him a little bit about it. Whoa. Dude, amen. Lanky Kong is cool because he looks like me. Amen, dude. Lanky Kang squad assemble. Bro, I got that jump right and everything. Yeah, where my Lanky Kangs at? And he plays the trombone, so he's really cool. Fits the stereotype really well for a trombone player. I'm just playing. Bless down, amateur. He said bless up and then bless down, amateur hour. Alright, cool. So now we melted the ice, so we should be able to get to Tiny Kong. Anything else here? There's a few things, but I think it's like Chunky Kong. Yeah. The other Kongs have stuff here. Where do we go? There we go. Okay. Oops, can't forget the banana. Yeah, I really like the models for the characters in this game. They actually look really nice. Even after all these years, they have a charm. But again, could be just nostalgia goggles. It's monkey time. Yo, Steven in the chat, bro. Dropping the big monkey. Bigger monkey. Alright, so to free... Let's just get these guys out of here. Okay, that was way too many hits. Hello? What am I doing? Don't they have to fall? We gotta like headbutt them? Hello? Alright, there's a switch somewhere. Isn't there? Hey! Wonder what this does. I recently watched Night at the Roxbury again. It's stupid funny, but I think that's a part of its charm. I wish I can comment on that. I'll take your word for it, and if you want, you can drop in the Discord so I don't forget to watch it too. Because I definitely will forget. Yeah, right now we just started the Discord and we started like a list of like games that we could play on stream together and all sorts of things. But we can definitely make a tab for like other entertainment things like movies and whatever, for sure. Oh, it's on Netflix? Sweet. Yo, we got a sub. I hear you. I'm gonna see who subbed in a second. It's gonna show up on my screen. Was that J-Watt? Is that what it says? Thanks for subbing, bro. You got the horse race fanfare. Mockery that time. Oh, there we go. The chat's popping off. Go on, Teal. Pop off now. The chat's popping off. Emilio! Now I have to see it. I sneaked into the theater in the 90s and watched it a dozen times. Dude, you remember when you could do that? When you could just sneak into like different movies? If you had a homie working at the ticket booth, you could just sneak in anyway. But if you didn't, you just buy one ticket and you can be there all night. Alright, so we got Tiny Kong. Is there a tag barrel in here? Question mark? Okay. Alright, let's get out of here, I guess. Interesting. W stealing theater showings, I mean... Real gamer tip, you jump 10% higher if you yell banana blast when you hit the button. I think you mean banana slammer, bro. From that cringy DK cartoon. That actually had really good singing. Alright, so Tiny can collect purple things. Life's good, we gotta get her an instrument. So shield your eyes, children. If you peek the mic and smash the front of your NC before you get oh. No comments to the chat on that one, huh? I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for Steven to say something. Peak streaming. Okay, so we can use Diddy here. I'll send you a message on Discord to watch the Night of the Roxbury so you don't forget. Yeah, dude, for sure. Yeah. You can even just drop it in the general tab, and what I can do is later, maybe tomorrow on my break, I can make like different channels. Like I can make a channel for, someone mentioned something else earlier, I'll have to go back in the chat. But yeah, make different channels for different, oh yeah, like self-promotion. We can make a channel for that, and we can make a channel for like movies and other entertainment, or like other videos that you like to share. We could do all that kind of stuff. We could have fun. Oh, dude, yeah, Mod's just gonna make him now. Let's go. Love to see it. Mod's working hard at 8:30 at night. Appreciate it, bro. I don't want to feel like I'm taking advantage, you know what I mean? Yo, 13 viewers? We're popping off, dude. 14 viewers? We're absolutely popping off. People are here to monkey around with us. Monkeying around with Mr. Ray. We love it. Welcome aboard. Stay a while. Join the chat. They're good people. Oops. Is there a balloon out here? No. Let's see. Tiny can't even afford it, can't she? She doesn't have the coins. So we'll go back real quick and get her some. Get her some money. Oh, we don't even have a gun for her yet. Feels bad. That dude just swung. See that dude just swing at us? He just went all in. Swung right at her, right at us. We got the Mario 64 dash here. Let's go. The slide. Yo, 15 people viewing. Let's go. Let's go. Don't be afraid to enter the chat. The people here are good people. So now we could go into little barrels and we can turn into a tiny monkey. Mini monk. And find more secrets and bananas. I think we also have a long... Yeah, we have a long jump. Oh. Oops. We have a long jump that I'm terrible at controlling. Could you please send me a link to your Discord so I can have servers, and don't forget... Yeah, dude, the mod could probably do that momentarily. He posted it before, earlier in the chat, but you might not have been here. So yeah, we could We could drop the Discord link in maybe like a minute or two, alright? I don't want to overwhelm the mod if he's working right now. Easter egg, if you drink banana Fanta, the in-game monk dialogue increases by 20%. They want to see how well you perform. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just people passing through, I'm sure. But if we can just grab one of them and hook them in, reel them in, make them become part of our chat, that's a win. Join the monkeying around following. Yeah, we need to get this. We need to find Funky Kong. There's gotta be a barrel around here somewhere, right? Hello? There it is. Nice. I'm not gonna lie, Banana Fanta sounds awful. I don't know, I love Banana. Banana Fanta might just be like peak Fanta. Yeah, the Discord link should work. It should be a forever link. Yeah, so if it doesn't work, that'd be weird. Let's go. Let's go. Sweet. Yeah, let's go. I like bananas, but it's not one of those fruits you can fake like grape. I guess, yeah. I don't know, Banana Laffy Taffy go hard though. Ah, freedom. Doesn't this guy give us like a test? Like we have to go through rings like Superman 64? Whoa. Hey, buddy. I don't like the taste mixed with anything else, really. Real or artificial flavor. Oh, okay. Yeah. The nice Superman 64 reference, dude. It's a 3D space with rings. Just, it'll forever be that way. That'll happen too with Majora's Mask when we had to get the bottle with the beavers, the Beaver Brothers, and we have to swim as a Zora. It's gonna happen. Oh, these rings are more forgiving. They're 2D. All I have to do is tap them and they disappear. Oh, dude, no way we landed. No. No. We failed. We failed. Oh, dude, we can't get out of here either. Yeah, we're gonna try again for sure. Bingo, Mr. Rave Bingo featuring Tears of the Kingdom Rant, Sunshine Rant, Superman 64, Lockout, Queso. And dude, Superman 64 we'd never beat. Everyone wins every stream. Yeah, everyone gets bingo. Don't forget, like, obligatory, just like Sonic diss out of nowhere. Dude, and I've gained so much appreciation for Sonic these last few months. But it's just, I mean, I can't resist. Nice flying, let's go. Unprompted Sonic hate. Yeah, dude, just wait till the 1K stream. When we hit 1K subs and have to play Sonic Adventure 1. We're definitely not 100%ing it, but chat's gonna have to help me big time with that because that's not gonna be a good time for me. You want to see like amateur? It's gonna be like amateur week. Sorry, amateur month. And then we have to happen like summer or something. Just amateur month. Stream every other day for like a month. And speaking of amateur hour, be like, all right, this week we're doing just Sonic campaign. This week we're just doing Knuckles. This week we're just doing Biggs the Cat. And by the end of the summer, I'll have 1,002 subscribers, but we would have done it. I've gotten like the 2 Sonic fans that came by to just mock me and make fun of me. Let's get Tiny her thing. Nuclear toxicity at the end of the channel, 10 minutes into the streams. You thought Ganon was mad at the end of Ocarina of Time. Colossal mad. Wait till you play Sonic Adventure 1. I think she may have a blueprint. No, she doesn't. Maybe Diddy has the blueprint in DK. I know DK does. We have to get her. I thought I saw the armory. Wasn't the armory down here? Funky Kong? Howdy doody howdy. Hey Larry, what's up? Multiversal mad. I think you just blame the Sonic games quality if it doesn't go well. Yeah, everyone but the Sonic fans would be cool with that. The Sonic fans would be like, nah, skill issue, skill issue, skill issue. And then you ask them to try it and they're like, oh, look at the time. I have something else to do. I have to go play Sonic Generations X Shadow. I have to play every other Sonic game but this one. Or they'll say, oh, it's not the Dreamcast version, I can't play it. The GameCube version is bad. We're gonna sorry bro. I'm gonna play the Dreamcast version and Dreamcast emulation isn't it, so sorry. Just get like hardcore judged. Yeah dude, Larry, it's good to see you again. Yeah, the llama's funky. You gotta get him like spit in the volcano with the lava. I thought I saw, maybe that's what I saw, and I'm just misseeing. My eyeball's not working right. I thought I saw Funky Kong, and I want to get Tiny Kong her crossbow, but they may have to wait till later. We could go over here with DK actually, because there's a little thing for him to do here. Get some of the crystal coconuts. Hello? There we go. Barrel character swapping mechanic is kind of baffling. Oh, this isn't opening? Hello? Come on, we got like the cool monkey music. There's the armory. I knew I saw it, bro. I was going crazy. The monkey music slap though. The monkey screeches. So I'm gonna read this real quick. The barrel swapping mechanic is kind of baffling. Mystical Ninja came out 2 years before this, and you could swap to the 4 characters by pressing down on the C-pad. Yeah. I haven't gotten the camera yet, no. Isn't that... We gotta go to the ferry when we get the... we just got Tiny, just got the ability. So I think we need to go to the ferry island with Tiny to get it, right? I'm trying to remember. We have to use her shrink ability to get it. And we just got it. Then we can take pictures of fairies. Yeah, I think that the barrel thing was intentionally done by Rare. I don't think it was like an oversight or like whatever. I think it was just intentionally done. Because like I said, for me it's like if you could just swap between the characters on a whim, it might make the game kind of go by too quick. It's kind of like Banjo-Kazooie versus Mario 64. If you could collect every star in Mario 64 like you could Banjo-Kazooie, you'd beat the game in like 3 hours. I mean, like, legit. Because you could beat a Banjo-Kazooie stage in, like, 15 minutes. And, it just makes the game go by quicker. And maybe that's not what they wanted. Because at the time, they probably expected the game to last, like, have people hooked on it for years. So I guess in a way it might be like a way of padding. I think for Mario 64, it was probably more of a memory thing. They wanted to do like different things with different levels. Like if you beat the Womp boss battle in the next level, there'll be a tower to climb. And they just didn't know how to change the world like in real time yet. Like if you beat the Womp, the star spawns and then the tower comes in like the same stage. They just didn't know how to program that yet. But it's also the fact that they kept that sort of scenario for like the next 3 or 4 3D Marios, and then when they took it away, it was Mario Odyssey with 999 moons. Leads me to think that they think that it would just you'd beat the game too fast. So they added that as like a padding thing. Tiny got that hippie fit. A lot of the stuff probably comes down to pacing. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. We could just use that to use the barrel in there, in the boss room. Yeah, it's the only thing I can imagine is that they're worried about like the pacing of like the mod said, like sort of the pacing of the game. Yeah, exactly. It would feel like it really had like, especially for people's like first 3D game, it might just, and DK64 already had kind of like using the controller in more ways than like any other 3D platformer had. Like pressing Z and then a C button to like get your gun out or throw a bomb or do your instrument. Like there's already a lot of sort of demand put on the player that like Mario 64 didn't do as far as controls. Mario kind of has like simplistic controls that don't ever like sort of have upgrades. And DK64 did, so it might have just been like overwhelming to throw even more at the player. Especially if you're like swapping between Kongs and everything and all their abilities. It may have just been like overwhelming. A lot of it you can cheese, just beat the game without all stars. Yeah, I mean, hardware limitations as well. Mario, yeah, exactly. Mario was, I mean, they probably didn't even know the strength of the N64 when they made Mario 64. I mean, they obviously didn't, because Mario has many restrictions that later games don't have. Yo, I know we got 16 viewers, dude, on a Tuesday night. Who would have thought? Like, this is awesome, dude. Maybe I should stick to Tuesday nights. Well, yeah, too, you also gotta think of, like, if you overwhelm it and the performance is bad, or I'm telling you, it probably just wouldn't run. Because they're probably changing things up until, like, 6 months before release. Like, the architecture and everything, and it's the first time they did 3D. So they played it super safe with Mario 64. And I think that was the smart thing to do. Alright, let's actually, like, play the game. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm running around looking for a Switch, but there's no Switch, so... Let's get back to Tiny here. Maybe they didn't want to push this too far. I just sent a voice message on Discord. Okay. Thank you, bro. I'm gonna show you my age here. But I remember getting this game with the expansion pack for the Christmas in '99. Dude, I did too. It's in the general tab. Thank you, Craig. Yeah, dude. Cooper, I remember getting the expansion pack with this game. Absolutely, I remember it. As a kid. It was awesome. And then I used that same expansion pack for Majora's Mask. It was so cool that you can get a game and the expansion pack. I also remember getting the Pokemon Stadium and getting that little thing that goes at the bottom of your N64 controller so you could play your games on the big screen. I remember doing that too. Actually, it's like vividly in my memory. I got I always got my expansion pack. You know, I keep that thing on me all the time. Got it plugged in right now on my totally legitimate hardware. I got 8 megabytes in this bad boy. I'm streaming on 8 megabytes. That's how efficient OBS is. Oh, dude, I didn't mean to press that. You could look for a Switch too. I'll see myself out. No. That's good. Oh no, dude, no. Yeah, dude, amateur hour for sure. You're definitely not the oldest person here, no. Yeah, I like new faces that come in here that like the younger generation. The younger generation that didn't see these kind of games and they're hanging around. Or like I said before, people that grew up with like Sega instead that are our age. It's cool. Yo, let's go. Pettigrew's hair. Let's go, dude. My man. Better out than in, I always say. There's a quick way to beat it. Oh, don't quote me on that one either. Don't take me out of context. What up, Pettigrew? Live chat is so cool because it gives me a chance to connect with like-minded people. Yeah, dude, and not like-minded people. Because we disagreed several times respectfully. So it's nice. There's the Shrek reference to the bingo card. Amen, bro. Who's there? Can you come in here and save old Lanky Kong? Yeah, look at DK's like red eye right now. I'm telling you, emulating DK64 is so jank. I mean, playing on legitimate hardware is so jank. Alright, fairies, but no camera. We'll have to come back later. Wake up, buddy. Time to wake up. Hello? Yeah, dude, we love bananas. Bananas and watermelon, we love them. DK's body control is crazy doing a backup. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Pettigrew, welcome. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, dude, there's a few really cool mods about playing as Bowser in Mario 64. Yo, what? Alright, buddy. We probably have to throw a bomb at him, considering he's surrounded by bombs. Yeah, probably have to throw bombs at him. Considering we're surrounded by bombs and he dropped bombs. First 3D game I ever played was so disorienting coming from the Super Nintendo. This game confusing as heck though too. They just sort of let you stumble through it at a time. Dude, that's how old games were though. Old games were like, they made it hard so you had to like buy the player guide. But they also made it hard because you just figure it out. Like, you discover later as an adult, like how some people like really, did that little bomb just have like aimbot? Did you see how it like followed him? It, like followed the enemy. And then followed me. But yeah, that's the way games were back then, dude. I kind of miss it. Because it felt so good when you figured out what you had to do. You might go crazy in the meantime, but it felt good to figure it out. Lay's or Ruffles? Ooh. Depends on the flavor, because the cheddar Ruffles are really good. But baked Lay's are all... Do they have baked Ruffles? I don't know, but baked Lay's are really good too. Unironically, I actually really like baked Lay's. But cheddar Ruffles go hard. Trombone, we get Lanky. They had guides, yeah, guides in Nintendo Power, for sure. Yeah, Nintendo Power was cool. I remember just having like player's guides. I remember my Ocarina of Time player's guide. Bro, what? That was weird. My Ocarina of Time player's guide is just like destroyed, absolutely destroyed. I use that thing so much. But I didn't even use it to read. I just used to look at the pictures in the car, like when I was bored. It was never like, oh, I'm stuck, please help me. It was always like, I could take like Ocarina of Time with me in the car and like look at it and like try to draw the pictures like whenever I got there. Cool move, DK. Let's go. Dude, yeah. Mountain Dew Voltage or Dr. Pepper? Dr. Pepper. I was afraid if you weren't fast enough, the water turned back into lava. That would actually be a really cool mechanic, and then you have to like reactivate it. Classic Lays are good, I think. Just potato, salt, and oil. Yeah, classic Lays are good, but I don't know. I like the baked ones. I don't know if it's because like the crunch. I don't know. But I don't know. Cheddar Ruffles are like addictive to me. Like super addictive. I can't have them or else I just won't stop. Alright, so now here comes the hard part of the game. Because we have a lot of Kongs and a lot of stuff to collect. Now that's not the hard part. The hard part is seeing the difference between the color blue and purple. For somebody that like is colorblind, this game was actually not the bane of my existence, but a few times it threw me up. Like DK's coins look kind of goldish and not yellow, and I get them confused with Chunky's green, and then blue and purple always get mixed up. So it's like, it's like horrendous, absolutely horrendous. Oh, we don't have a weapon for him, but we can get one for her. Dude, the colorblind challenge is my life. And I'm like 99% sure it's getting worse as I get older. I'm like, yeah, I could see even less shades of green right now. Green and gold just look the same. Where I went to college for undergrad, it just looks like one big U. Can't tell the difference between green and gold. King Boo or King Babam? I like King Babam more, but I think as a villain, King Boo. Like King Boo from Luigi's Mansion. Unless they bring back King Babam and make him more threatening. Get Grold and Grold. Geen and Grold. Yo, no way that's a lanky. Yeah, that's a lanky Kong. Raisins or dates? Raisins. Especially in like yogurt or something, raisins. Ooh, dude, yeah, raisins and peanut butter and yogurt. Let's go. I mean, unless you mean like dates with like girls, in which case, dates with girls. Obviously. Like, okay, we're just gonna walk through lava. So the crystal coconuts act as like a mana bar for certain special abilities. Like for Tiny, her ability when she hops into one of those little barrels with her face on it makes her small. DK has like the invincible monkey thing. Diddy Kong has the rocket barrel. So that's what they're used for. And they're used for when we learn a special ability by holding B, where we do like a ground pound, where you hit the ground and make like an aura around us. It's used for that too. Bubblegum or chewing tobacco? Bubblegum. Yes, like this barrel right here. This will start using the crystal coconuts. And then we gotta cancel out of it by pressing Z and left C button, or else it'll just eat all of our juice. Did someone watch Super Joe Bros DK December? I saw a few of them. I didn't see all of them, but I have them like lined up. He's so cool. He put a lot of effort into those videos too. That's where he did like every day of December for DK. You can only save one from your fire, your mom or your wife. Well, they live in different places, so that whoever's house is on fire. I had seen it tick down before, but I couldn't clock it. Yeah. Have you done an SBJ in Super Mario 64? Yes, I did do the backwards long jump. I actually have it on my channel. If you dig deep enough, like all the way down to like my second or third upload, it has like 5 views, and it's like, I finally did it. I finally did it. Hooray. But yes, I have. And I've done bomb clips too. But if you're asking me if I can do them now, the answer is probably not. I need take a few minutes to look at it. Alright, so let's get out of here and get these monkeys some instruments to play. And some weapons to shoot. Maybe are there blue coins down here for Lanky? It seems like something that would... some game design thing that would work. Would there be Lanky stuff back where Lanky was hanging out? Yeah, it took him 2 years to make those videos. That's crazy. I didn't know it took him that long. He put so much effort in that, dude. That he deserves, like, every sub and every view he gets, that dude deserves it, like, times 10. His channel is so much smaller than it should be. He puts in so much effort. He's just gonna blow up, I think. He'll just blow up even more so soon. Harry Potter or Twilight? Well, I've really only seen Harry Potter. I mean, I've seen Twilight, but, like, I've seen Harry Potter more. So probably Harry Potter. My only thing is that Harry Potter has plot armor, and that's what kills it for me. It's like, after the second or third, like, movie / book. Oh, who am I kidding? I don't read books. After the second or third movie, it's just like, okay, you know Harry Potter's gonna be just fine because he has plot armor. Everybody else can die, but Harry Potter will never die because plot armor. That's my only gripe with it. He gets a little bit too, like, World of Warcraft the champion as the series goes on. Main character syndrome, I guess. It's not easy to do, but it's doable, yeah. Twilight. Alright, Corp, I see you. Corp with the Twilight. Fries or onion rings? Ooh, depends on the fries. If they're just like normal fries, then onion rings. But if they're like sweet potato fries that are made really well, definitely sweet potato fries. If they're waffle fries, waffle fries. Depends on how the fries are cooked. Are you excited for the Harry Potter HBO series? Not really. I don't watch TV that much or movies that much. My wife's more into that stuff, but she might be. I mean, this is kind of my medium, is games. That was weird. We got the squawk message that time. Ooh, Big Mac or Whopper? I'm going to say Whopper because of the video I have dropping tomorrow. But that's the only reason why. I haven't had a Big Mac or a Whopper in years, so I couldn't tell you. But I do want to give it to Burger King because I feel like Burger King's the underdog. So I'm just going to say Whopper. Did you know games have become more popular medium than movies and books? Yeah, dude, even in the music world, like, if you want to make money making music, you have to get hired for, like, video game orchestras in LA. Like, the video game music recording makes more money than movie music recording. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. I don't think I've seen you eat a burger literally ever. Yeah, I've definitely never had, like a Big Mac or a Whopper. I haven't had them in a long time. Shrek is the best. Amen to that. Oh, well, we can't give Candy money, so we can't learn how to play, and we can't get any melons. Farts or burps? Both. No contest. Better out than in, no matter what. It's the same thing as basketball players make more money than doctors. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, if you're in that, like, top, yeah. I mean, the average basketball player playing on his court for fun is not making more money than a doctor, but, like, pro athletes, for sure. Pro athletes make more money than just about anybody. Alright, maybe we should just leave here and come back later. I'm thinking that. I'm thinking we should get out of this world and come back later. Maybe we could see if we have enough bananas for the boss. And come back when we have more power-ups and we have more coins and more weapons. And all the instruments. Just so we can kind of just run through here. Would you rather have no eyes or no tongue? Even though I'm a musician and use my tongue all the time, probably no tongue. I just have to figure out how to play the trumpet a different way, which would suck, but I definitely need my eyeballs. But if I had no tongue, I couldn't talk as much, so my wife would enjoy that. You guys just checking here. Yeah, at this point, we should go for the fairy island. That's true. That's true. And I want to see if we can get... When do we... I don't remember the level we can get the ground pound, so we can get all, like, the rainbow coins, because we can definitely, like, cheese some upgrades with rainbow coins. Give up music forever or divorce your wife? Is my wife in the chat or not? If she is, then that will decide my answer. He said, I'll see myself out again. She may not like it in the... Bruh. It's okay, we got other things for that. You know that, homie. Oh, no, Rowan, no. No, children, shield your eyes and ears. Oh yeah, exactly. Is that where we get the shockwave? Did we get the shockwave from the fairy? I thought we got it from Cranky Kong. I must be totally misremembering. Dick Piggy Guard. Yo, look, Senseman in the chat, bro. Steven in the chat. We got 17 viewers in the chat. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Party on for this boss fight with Diddy Kong. 18? Bro, we're popping off. I'm famous. Tell my mom. Someone call my mom and tell her I made it. There's a your mama joke in there somewhere. It's an easy one for one of y'all to grab. Alright, let's get Diddy in there. I mean Diddy Kong. You know already. Dang, just that one joke dropped 4 viewers. Dang. Imagine. He just like super killed that thing, bro. he smacked it down and like just super stomped it. Did you see that? No mercy. He like double and triple down on that. Isn't there a Chunky Kong fight with this boss? I'm pretty sure this boss is reused. This one or the other one. Dude, that dude just point and laugh at us. I'm going to Comic-Con in Vancouver in February. Going to meet William Shatner. Oh, that's cool, dude. Hard copy photo with him. Photo and video I'm going to... Dude, that's awesome. Congrats, dude. That's cool. Meeting William Shatner. He's a legend. Sorry if I'm talking a little louder. The music's like stupid loud right now in my ears. Look, this guy's laughing at us. He's like pointing and laughing at us. Your mama's so slow her son teaches music. You're right, though. That's not a joke. That's just my life. Thanks. Like and subscribe for more content. Aren't those settings in OBS for monitoring volume and stream volume? Yeah, the stream volume might not be as loud, but the volume coming in my ears is like huge. The volume through my headphones is just like blowing up my brain. He's 92, so he's probably going to be as loud. Yeah, that or he's nearing the end. Yeah. He's rude to fans, very rude. I didn't know that. Is that true? That's unfortunate if it is. Oh, yeah, you're right. I could do that. I could do that. I could definitely just turn down this little knob right here. You're right. Cool. Alright, so let's get out of here and go to that little fairy island. Can we exit level here? Yeah. Cool. We need to be tiny. So let's get there. So yeah, now we should be able to get a camera. And I guess the stomp, the power stomp, which is starting to sound like it makes sense. I mean, he's old. If he's mean to you, just accept it for what it is. Unfortunately, it's just the way it is. You know, when you get old and he's probably old and cranky, he might be in pain, he might be sick or something. You never know. Just don't take it personally. Get your picture with him, try to have some fun. If he's rude to you, just brush it off and get your picture. And then enjoy the con. I haven't taken anything personal since 2020. Amen to that, bro. Worst year ever. He actually walked off from an expo and refused to take pictures that were already paid for. No way, dude. So he's like really bad-mannered. Wow. Oh, it's a banana fairy. I also don't know what to do. There was this huge tremor recently and it scared my banana fairies. Oh, it's from... my bad. What could have ever caused that? Did it happen to be a dinosaur dancing and screaming and jumping up and down? Yeah, that's crazy. He walked off stage for pictures that were already paid for. People already paid to get pictures with him. Crazy. That's just super disrespectful. That's some degen behavior. Yo, you're right. We got the thing. Okay. So we got some film. Get a picture of a lady crying. Okay. Yeah, I forgot the fairy gave you that ability. So yeah, now if we hold B, we could turn those like dirt piles into rainbow coins and get some money. Now, does anybody know who played this before? Maybe, not Craig. Craig might know, but Cooper might know too. If you get the rainbow coin, will it count? Like, will it store the coins for Chunky Kong as well? Or will he just miss out if I get them now? True, you could backtrack a lot if you're too late. Oh, they'll transfer to Chunky, cool. Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. The chat coming in clutch with the save. Okay, so I can just go around and get some mounds of dirt money. Chunky won't miss out. Yeah, I can't have him missing his payday. Cool. Yeah, I guess I feel like I can get around with the other Kongs better. I feel like DK gets around pretty well. Didi gets around pretty well. Lanky, I can just spam the little B twisty thing. Yeah, Pettigrew, that's unfortunate. If it's true. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is, bro. It's just dirt money, right? I'm assuming it's a mound of dirt. There we go. That's a special coin you picked up. Just 5 coins to each Kong. Let's go. Bro, what? Womp womp. Dang, that's unfortunate. I guess he's a product of his time. Dirt money. Alright, so we're gonna go back and get some more dirt money. We're gonna hit that mound where the monkey barrel is. Okay, that's the second time that happened. We're just gonna take the warp pad. Oh no, what we can do, we could actually, we're done with that level. We can just turn in the key. We're good. Yeah, DK definitely has good movement in this game. Bowser goes through all these lengths to make sure Mario doesn't get to him. But why doesn't he just trap him? He tries, bro, but Mario always gets out. Mario always figures it out. He's a step ahead. It's a little bit hard to trap Mario too because he's so acrobatic. Alright, so this factory level, this one might actually be like, yo! Hey Diviner, nice to see you. You entered a really nice chat. Good group of people here. Welcome. Yeah, so this factory level is probably one of my less favorite ones. I like the aesthetic of it, but getting around is kind of a pain in the neck. You 101 or any percent? Right now, I'm just gonna do any percent, but I do plan, like, if the chat's enjoying it, I do plan to 101%. I don't mind it. It just depends on how quick we want to get to the next game. Like, we 100% in Mario 64 in like 6 hours. We beat Ocarina of Time in like 13. We didn't 100% that because I didn't want to get all the gold spiders and stuff. But I don't mind 101%ing this if the chat wants to. If not, we could just move on and come back. The options are open. If you trap him in a concrete box with nothing, he's probably going to die. No, bro, he'll just like keep punching it till he breaks out. Mario 64 style. He'll just keep punching it. Fun fact, you can play as Mario in this game. You know, I saw a mod of that. They took DK64 and put Mario in it. It's pretty fun. It's an older one. It's an older hack though. Did you know DK and Tiny have hidden moves? While moving, press Z and B. Yeah. Tiny has the dash or the slide from Mario 64. And DK has the roll, which is really good. DK's roll is really good. And it's smooth. It's just so smooth. Alright, we need Chunky for that. Or more DK64. What's 100%? Okay, I mean, look, if the chat wants it, we could do it. Yeah, I have the plan for me moving forward with, oh no, with posting content is that I'm planning on doing like Monday, Wednesday long form videos like Mario hacks and Zelda hacks. Hello? There we go. And then Tuesday, Thursday, just maybe a short just to advertise the long video. And then maybe, you know, Friday streaming, of course, and maybe throwing a stream on one of the days that I have short-term stuff, like Tuesday, Thursday. Might be open for streams if I'm available. But a majority of y'all wanted Friday, Saturday. And I don't mind that if the schedule lines up. But what I want to do is, let's jump down here, yeah? I can definitely add either Tuesday or Thursday. I just don't want to get in the way of the long-form content. For Monday and Wednesday, that's all. I always use them. Novelty value never wears off. DK's kick is still good for Legends of Korra. Yeah. Can we go in here? Is this a cave or is this just a... You see, that's so inconsistent with the rest of the game. The rest of the games, if there's a background like that, you can just run into it and it leads somewhere. But that one doesn't. Yeah, I like the fact that you can get like technically like a double jump off the kick. You can kick, jump, and then do it again. Dude figure The stream schedule works for you, and then send me a message in Discord if you want to do more DK64. Yeah, I'll do a shout out in Discord for sure for DK for like whatever I'm doing. Like I'll say like live stream tonight at 7 p.m. DK64, you know, or whatever we're doing. I'll definitely get on that. If you're in the Discord chat, we'll I'll throw it out there for you guys. I'll have not advertise might be the wrong word, but I'll get the info out to you guys. Fun fact: you can play as Donkey Kong in this game. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Whoa. Yeah, I'll put it in the general tab for easy access. That's fine. Yeah, and maybe I'll do like a tag at everyone or something. Yeah, I'm still figuring it out. But I will do my best to figure it out. I promise that much. Yep, the watermelons are health. There's 4 quarters for each watermelon. Oh, we have just enough to go here. Oh yeah, we don't have the switch pull yet. Okay. Let's hit it. Just like watch his little TV. There's one of them Kongs. Get him. Did you know that Donkey Kong is actually a frog? No. Did not know that. Do you know the trick at the new world? Immediately exit and see if the previous world's cranky funky candy. You use the trick. No, what I'm kind of, I mean, I have, but what I'm doing right now is just kind of just playing the game and going to different areas. I wanted to see if I can get all the Kongs kind of quickly, and then I can go back and do things. Right now I just wanted to see if I can get the Kongs kind of as fast as I could. I got a little distracted because of trying to play this game while communicating with chat is a little bit harder for me than Mario 64, because I'm just more in tune with Mario 64. A little bit less moving parts in that game. Who's Diddy Kong in the lore? I think he's DK's cousin. He technically was a replacement for Donkey Kong Jr., I think. But, I think in the lore he's DK's cousin. If DK is a frog, why isn't it Donkey Kong? He isn't a donkey. DK's name comes from, like, Miyamoto's limited understanding. The guy who made Donkey Kong is limited understanding of English. He called Donkey Kong because donkey meant dumb. He thought donkey meant dumb. And Kong just means monkey. It's literally because of, like, a language barrier with Shigeru Miyamoto. And it stuck. Never understood the Kongs in the barrel here for cable to watch. Yeah. Yeah, you know, that's interesting. I never thought of it like that. Yeah, Donkey Kong's is a stud, bro. Glad you noticed. Cousin or nephew, not sure. Yeah, I don't know either. I thought it was his cousin, but it could be nephew. But I do know that they're actually like family. Feel the trick. Triceratops get his start in Diddy Kong Racing before Star Fox Adventures. Huh? Oh, that's interesting. I never thought of that. That's interesting. Yeah, it's kind of like one of those things. Because I think Banjo was also in Diddy Kong's Racing before Banjo-Kazooie, and Conker definitely was before his game came out. So that's interesting. It's a fun fact. In Spanish and Italian, donkey does mean dumb, so maybe in Japanese too. Yeah, it might be, dude. It might be. And I mean, people, you know, in English, when you call someone a donkey, it means that they're stupid, so. Donkeys don't get much respect, it seems. Well, they're stubborn. But they do fight coyotes, I think, which is interesting. I used to like this level, but I agree, it's sort of a, yeah, it just kind of carries on for a long time. It's a cool theme, but it's easy to get lost in. It just carries on forever. Alright, let's get old boy down. See you, bud. Whoa, we missed the bananas. Nice. Alright, now we got the Switch for the Donkey Kong arcade. It's really cool that, oops. That's the actual arcade ROM, because that was never re-released until very recently. Like where you could play the original Donkey Kong from the arcade, and, like the 3rd or 4th levels, like the Pi level. It's like the legit actual arcade ROM. Bro, we missed it again. Yeah, you do only need 75 colored bananas each, because they get the banana medallion for that. You're right, I never thought about that for 101%. I always just got all 100. But yeah, like I'm saying, the game, what the game has you collect to beat it isn't that hard, except for like the rare coin and the N64 coin. Those are the only two things that are kind of a little bit out of pocket. But I mean, at the time, it's just what you did. You had to get good at the game, right? So. Yeah, I remember that Conker and Banjo in Diddy Kong Racing. That was also a really good game. Diddy Kong Racing was a really, really good game. Alright, how do you get Chunky down? We'll figure it out. Wonder what this does. But true completionism. Dang you to vote. I just thought that's what it took. I was just like, yeah. You know, let's go. 100 bananas per Kong. It was fun, bro. I last replayed it over COVID, so like we were at home. And so I just had a good time, man. I just played DK64 during COVID. Because they had us like teaching online. So I would like teach online and I'd have like my laptop on or like my N64 or something. I'd be gaming on like another screen while like teaching remote. So it's just like, okay, well, I'm done with this class. I don't have another class for an hour. Let's just turn and play some N64. It was hip. I perfected another one of my potions. 7 coins, oof. Oh yeah, we gotta get the lanky upgrades, don't we? Gotta get them lanky upgrades. Oh, we're not going too fast. I've actually like kind of killed a lot of time by running in circles and getting distracted. But we're just cutting through some levels, trying to get all the Kongs. And then if we want, we could backtrack later. But I'd rather get all the Kongs as quick as I can, and then try to tell your kids about N64 and they just log off. Imagine. Those kids didn't want to be there, bro. They wouldn't even show up. I'd be in like a Google Classroom or like a Microsoft or a Zoom or whatever we had, and the kids would just never show up. So I would just be there like live with my camera off and muted and just playing N64 until a kid showed up. DK in the lab like Breaking Bad. Dude, no. Took me a week or two as a kid to get this far. Well, remember, we were kids. Like I said, it took me like 18 to 20 hours to beat it during COVID. And then, you when I was a kid, I loaded up my old yellow cartridge and it was like 100 hours. And I had like 85 bananas. So we had a lot more difficulty as kids. I'm pretty sure I just did the same thing over and over again as a kid. What's that supposed to mean? You were a smart kid. Does that mean I was a dumb kid? You might be right. You might be right in your analysis. You have to make the crystal bananas, the crystal coconuts, bro. Diddy Kong's making the crystal coconuts with Cranky. Alright, let's free old homeboy right here. Come on, homeboy. Free my boy Chunky. Let's go. See you at the barrel, buddy. I got you, Larry. Most people would give, yeah, I had determination, that tenacity, that's for sure. I was like a donkey. I might have been dumb, but I was stubborn. Me and DK had that in common. Yeah, we got Chunky, bro. COVID was just a big deal. Now you talk about COVID and somebody has it and it's own a big dose normal. Yeah, I mean, dude, it definitely changed some things. At the time, it was scarier then than it was now. And I think a lot of people are just kind of like, you look back at it and it's like, it was kind of like an era. Like, I don't know if y'all experience it, but I do. Like with 9/11, like a lot of the world changed after 9/11. And COVID was like another one of those things. Like a lot of the world just changed after COVID. It's like a mark in the era or something. I don't know how to accurately explain it. But that's just how it feels. Alright, teach us. Play that triangle. Yeah, it feels like that. Like it was just like a mark to changing the era, right? Just totally huge difference. Oh, Toyland. Yeah, no, we're in like the factory. And again, it's cool, but it just kind of carries on for a while. He just had a punch. Hunky Chunky. Oh. COVID was playing Breath of the Wild and No Life Animal Crossing. Dude, a lot of people played Animal Crossing during that. We're actually not gonna get the next one. Let's get his bazooka. We gotta get these guys their ranged weapons, their guns, and crossbow, I guess. It was the worst time for me when we were in lockdown. Yeah, a lot of people were struggling. Yeah. Yeah, and the economy got, the economy really took a toll on us. Really came crashing down. Yeah, for me, this kept me level. I'd like replayed all these N64 games. And, just kind of got back into gaming in general because I was really into my career. And, when COVID hit, it felt like everything just kind of stopped. So, I did a lot of music and a lot of recording music, and then I did a lot of playing video games. And it was fun. I had a lot of fun doing it. I learned a lot. And you know, now I'm recording video games and having fun doing it too. Kind of work out a different balance. There's no barrel out here? I thought there was a barrel. Alright, we gotta get a barrel. KFC or Popeyes? Popeyes. Yeah, every time I've been to KFC, the fried chicken's been real. The grilled chicken's okay. The fried chicken's been kind of like mushy and soggy. So definitely Popeyes. You were working though as an essential worker? Wow. Were you like a doctor or a nurse or something? Or like a construction guy? I think Popeyes has like biscuits and mashed potatoes. I don't know if they have fries, honestly. I don't eat a lot of fast food, but I don't think they have fries. In 2020, I made it public that I'm a therapist. I figured I had nothing to lose. Okay. Oh, you were security. Okay, yeah, so you were required to do work, yeah. Oh, Cajun fries, let's go. Yummy. Yeah, we definitely need to come back down here with another Kong. Because everybody but DK has stuff to collect. Yeah, I didn't know Popeyes had fries. I know they have mashed potatoes and biscuits and stuff. Bro, where's all the DK love? I've seen every Kong but my boy DK. Nides HQ. Oh, barrel, that's good. I don't think she has her weapon yet. Correct. Alright, so let's get... Saw a lot of stuff for Chunky just right here. No bazooka yet. Iron Man or Batman? Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, so we need Tiny for all this stuff. Cool. I think just for me, probably Batman. Probably Batman. Alright, buddy. Whoa. I really want to try Popeye's nuggets. I didn't know they had nuggets. Oh, Vinny. Nice to see you, Vinny. I feel like I haven't seen you all day, like all chat. Thanks for dropping in, bro. Oh, Popeye's nuggets aren't good. Feels bad. I had leftover Lee's chicken last night. It was really good. Okay. I don't think I've ever had Lee's chicken. Bro, what? Finally, we found him. Found the homie. Teach us how to shoot. I miss KFC and New York fries. You have to go. Is that Nanaimo? Or Victoria for New York fries? Oh. Green olive or black olives? I don't know. I really don't like olives much. In general. Let's get everybody their weapon upgrades here. Let's go. Yeah, I'm not into olives. I'm using voice control, doesn't always work correctly. You have to speak very clearly. Oh, okay. No, I get that. I like voice control. speak to text. I like it a lot. But I understand that it has its issues. Let's go. And I think Lanky still needs his little grape gun, right? Yeah, the crossbow's cool. For some reason, I like the grape one the most. I just think it's so goofy. I think it's supposed to be like a thing of like bamboo, like he's spitting out like a bamboo thing. But for me, it looks like a ring of like paper towels or like toilet paper. So I just thought it was so funny. It was like the most Bobo weapon you could possibly get. You get like your dart shooter like toilet paper, and you just spit out a grape. So I thought that was really funny as a kid. Let's see, there was some Diddy Kong stuff, right? And there was some Tiny Kong stuff on the way back. Yeah. Oh, we can't use this yet? Oh no, we didn't learn. Well, at least we have some bananas. Have you Americans had Kinder Eggs? Yeah. Are they banned? Did Kinder Eggs get banned? Why do I feel like that was a thing? But yes, we used to have Kinder Eggs. Yeah, grapes in the chat, you love to see it. I've tried Scottish food. I had haggis once in... I'll never eat haggis again. Oh. Kidney pie. I'll stick with the nacho cheese Doritos. Thank you very much. Dang. So you didn't like it? That's a long way of you saying that you don't like it. Entering Frantic Factory. Always has me torn between doing this at DK Arcade twice or just coming back. Yeah, I just try to get it done. I like, this is the kind of one of the levels that like I want to beat and kind of like never come back to if I could help it. Again, cool like idea and everything, but my goodness, I just get lost all the time. Bro, what?
Welcome to bonus stage.
Did you hear Trump save TikTok in the US? Funny seeing how he wanted to ban TikTok in the beginning. Yeah, last time he was like, oh yeah, TikTok is a threat to our, you know, the Chinese threat or whatever. And then when it helped him win, he was like, yeah, just kidding. Freedom of speech. But they're all like that, bro. They're all like that. The Democrats were the opposite last time. They were like, oh no, it's freedom of speech. And then they do it and they're like, la la la, nothing's wrong. They're all like that, bro. Yeah, Mod's got a good idea. Let's save politics for another channel. The people that are smarter than me, we could save politics for them. I said I'm gonna turn tiny. Literally, turn tiny. And get this here. Yo, hey Rich. Good to see you, bro. Just chilling out, playing some DK64. So yeah, I'm thinking about like maybe going till, you think 10:30 is okay or is 10:30 too late? Because I know I got work tomorrow. I know some of y'all got work tomorrow too, and some of y'all got school. So let me know if 10:30 is too late. I can end it at 10. Or if you're cool with that, we could just go till 10:30. Yeah, man, cool. I'm hoping I can get a little bit more time out here. Oh. Crystal Coconut. Just playing. Just playing, y'all. Crystal Cocoa Nut. Nice. That's too late for me. I work in the morning. Cool if we end. Cool. 10 is fine. I'm cool with that. I'm totally cool with that. It was a fun last game. Peach is a cheater, bro. It always feels like that, huh? Yeah, let's go till 10. 10 more minutes, then we'll call it. Cool. Crisp 3-hour stream. That's fine. Yeah, and I'll see. Again, we'll be back here on Friday. Keep your eyes peeled for yeah, I'm on the East Coast, so it's getting late. But keep your eyes peeled for Monday, Wednesday for long form videos. And so if you want your daily fix of goofy gaming content, there will be a video coming out tomorrow, and we should be back live streaming on Friday. And last time, I don't think it's gonna be every Friday, but last time we played, we went pretty hard. We put probably 7 hours into Ocarina of Time. Not gonna guarantee that'll happen again, but we had a really good time Friday. So a good Friday hang. Yeah, I don't know if we can go till 3 a.m. again, but we'll see what happens. If we're feeling it on DK64. Oh, let's go till the sun comes up. Just playing. He says do it. Yeah, so I'm on the East Coast, so I'm on Eastern time. So right now it's 9:52. And most of us have to get up at like 6 in the morning. So 10 o'clock is a good stopping point. Is there that much time left in the game even? I don't know how long we're gonna play through. This is a regular playthrough, not 100%. Maybe we can get it done in 15 hours if we don't 100% it. But if we do, it'll take at least 18 to 20, at least. And especially if I'm on stream getting distracted, it'll take longer. I know, I'm like, I don't want to do the arcade and then run out of time, but it's tempting me, bro. Definitely tempting me. Can we kill these guys with this? I think we can. Right? Yeah, we can. Cool. Oh, bruh. What a meme. I have to get up at 7:30, yeah. Okay, 15 is a dang good time. I don't think I could do it. Wow. It's a long day. Wow. So let's get this real quick. This one's easy to get. As I miss it 3 times. There we go. And there was a chunky one right out here too. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like I said, I got, when I was playing casually during COVID, I got about 18 hours. But when I'm live streaming, I'm definitely like not as focused on the game as I am when I'm just kind of just chilling by myself. So it might take me a little bit longer. That's all. Keeping conversations open and stuff. A coffee in the morning makes the day worth. Oh, absolutely, bro. Coffee's definitely makes it worth getting up for. Supposed to be Tiny Kong to get through there? Question mark. Then we could even use that to turn into DK. We can kind of use that little boss to use the barrel and then walk out as DK. We kind of cheese it like that. Alright, let's do this thing with Tiny and then call it. You had a flat white from Starbucks today. I don't know what that is. Is that a type of coffee? I know what Starbucks is. I just don't go there because it's... I don't like their brew. Especially for their price. Yeah, dude, we gotta beat it twice. So we'll definitely... Whoa. Just started swinging on us again. So we'll definitely do that next time. We'll do the arcade. We'll do it twice. Get the little rare coin or the N64 coin. I think it's the N64 coin, right? And the rare coin is in the other one. Whoa. Oh, we got a bomb upgrade. Didn't even see that. Cool. It's steamed cream. Oh, it's a lot of sugar. It sounds really good. Yeah, a lot of Starbucks stuff that's not like just a flat brew is just like a dessert. It's like, unless you used to get like black coffee with like cream, no sugar, which isn't very good at Starbucks because their brew is very bitter. You're basically getting dessert. Steamed espresso. Sorry, espresso with steamed milk. Yummy. I saw something here. I know I wasn't going crazy. Whoa. Camera. Got a barrel up here. Got my boy Chunky. I've had curry chicken for lunch. Dude, in naan bread and rice? That sounds so good. That sounds really good. W curry, W naan bread, W rice. Really good. You drink black coffee with 5 scoops? Black with 5 scoops of sugar? Or do you mean 5 scoops of like espresso? That's... That's funny. Oh, ground. So you like it really, really dark. You like it like sludge coffee. I got you. Dark, thick coffee. Just tar coming out of your coffee pot. I got you. Hello? We're just stuck in the wall. Cursed thick coffee, yeah. Yeah, if coffee doesn't get you wired enough, have some of that. Yeah, it's straight mud, bro. Yeah, just tar coffee. All right, y'all. It's 10 o'clock. I want to thank y'all for hanging out for the stream. A lot of you stood a majority of the time, which is fantastic. So I'll be back Friday for sure, Friday night. If I have nothing going on Thursday, I'll send out something to the Discord. But yeah, I think Friday will be good to aim for. Keep your eyes open for video tomorrow. There's a fun Zelda hack that I'm posting tomorrow. And yeah, I'll thank you all for being here, for subbing, for liking. Thank you all for doing all this stuff, joining the Discord. Thanks for doing all that kind of stuff. Thanks for being here when you could have been anywhere else on your Tuesday night. You chose to hang out with me and play DK64. So I appreciate that. With all that stated, I guess I'll see you on the next one. Probably Friday night. And we can definitely put a bigger chunk into this game. All right? Cool. I had fun, and I'll see you in the next one. All right? Bye. Oh, and have a good night, y'all. Have a good night. Have a great day tomorrow. Bye.